Good morning. Well, it's 6:30. I woke up at 3, couldn't go back to sleep, and realized my problem is probably my magnesium level. Been doing some things to detox from mercury. Mainly, I started using my ozone system again, and I'm using methylene blue. And what happens is that will pull heavy metals out of your body, but the process it uses is it'll use like magnesium and selenium to help excrete those into your kidneys and thus out of your urine, well, and into your stool as well. So the problem is, I increased my magnesium. I used to take 100 milligrams. I take 400 milligrams now of magnesium citrate. I'm going to go ahead and get some glycinate. It's supposed to be the best. It's a little more expensive. And right now I'm not working. My doctor hasn't released me since I had a corneal transplant. I'm hoping when I see him on the 24th, he's going to let me go back to work. Although that proposes a problem too, because I can't drive at night and I don't live where we have public transportation. So there is a shuttle Monday through Friday, and it's like 8 to 4:30, something like that. And well, if you're working 6 to 6, that's not going to work. So I suppose I could try and walk to work. We'll see. I may just have to rent my house out. And as long as I want to work, got some friends up in Tulsa that have invited me to come stay. Of course, my dad would love me to come stay with him. But that would allow me to do some work and use public transportation to get back and forth. When I last had my eye exam, I was at 20/40, at 20/60. I'm blind in the one eye. I have one eye that's at 20/40. At 20/60, they say, okay, no more driving. I'm right on the cusp there. Anyway, so we'll see. That's why I started the carnivore diet. I'm hoping, I have macular degeneration, Fuchs dystrophy, epithelial membrane, basement membrane dystrophy, and cataracts. Sorry, car. And I have a detached vitreous layer. So I've got a lot of challenges to being able to see with my one eye. It does still work. So anyway, it's all right. It's all good. It's gonna work out. It's all in God's hands. Anyway, I'm out walking. We've already done 3.9 miles. As you can see, the sun's coming up. It rained last night. It was so lovely. I so enjoyed that. And I slept really well because I love the sound of thunder. Actually, I should have put that on my phone. Oftentimes, I'll put on a thunderstorm because it did stop. And doggone if Siri didn't announce that my internet was restored around 1 a.m. And I'm like, really? So I did go back to sleep for a couple hours, but I realized, the one thing is I am so much more into a circadian rhythm being on a carnivore diet. It was barely getting dark last night, about 8 o'clock, and I was like ready for bed. Oh my gosh, I was so tired. Anyway, I had a ribeye for dinner. What did I have? I had some beef jerky for lunch, and I think I had a leftover hamburger for breakfast. I'm not eating a ton, but I'm not losing a ton of weight either. That's okay. My body's healing, and that's what we need. So anyway, I have to walk on the road. That's the other thing. You know, there are a few sidewalks here, and we were on a section with sidewalks, but there's no sidewalk right here. I'm walking in the road. And that's not really such a good thing. And it's kind of a busy road, but you know, it's one of the few places that has more sidewalk than not. The other places, you know, I have a lot of barking dogs too, and that can be distracting for my dog to try and pay attention to his job, because he tries to keep me from tripping over. He'll stop when we come to something. I've trained him to stop. We come to something that's a little tall, and I may not see it, mostly because I have to have things with bright contrast, like if an edge, like if you look at the edge of this, you know, I'm sorry, it's painted a nice yellow color. Anyway, I can see that, but if it's the same color, I won't see it and I'll trip. Not good. So he stops, I stop, I scoop my foot forward, and I can feel. Anyway, it also depends on how bright the sun is, how dark it is, all that good stuff. So, anyway, we managed to get around, and I did 5.2 miles yesterday, or 5.4, I have to check. Anyway, I'm feeling really good today. I'm going to go ahead and go to the gym this afternoon. They have red light therapy bed, you know, instead of a tanning bed. Actually has bulbs for that, and that's supposed to help you detoxify from, works well with methylene blue to help you detox from heavy metals. And I was really pleased to see that, you know, the screen that we sent out wasn't just for mercury, but for a whole panel, because, you know, I may have other issues, because we lived in an old farmhouse. It was probably built in the 1940s or earlier, probably had some lead pipes, and I could easily have lead issues as well. I don't know. Find out. Whew. It's warm. It's not sunrise yet. You can see it's just about coming up back there, but it's still like 84. It didn't really drop our temperature much, getting some rain. I pray we get some more today. It's supposed to be at least 78 tomorrow morning, which is a tad bit more pleasant than 82 or 84. But right now, it's a little hard for me to breathe because the moisture content in the air is so high, and it's so warm, so that's okay. This is good training for the AT. It rains all the time, and I'm gonna have to heal my lungs up, and they're gonna have to work in high humidity. So anyway, I just wanted to share with you that Carrie and Emma from Homestead How did a live stream from Alaska last night, and they were talking about what they got filmed so far and their experience in Alaska and how beautiful it is. So if you've never checked out their channel, it's called Homestead How. Go check that out. There's a fellow named Bill Knott, and he has been kind of like a prisoner in his own home for about 4 years because he weighs 700 pounds and, you know, he's just not able to get around. So he's started the carnivore diet. And this community is so awesome. Everybody's just rallied around him. And raised a bunch of funds to help pay for his meat and whatever he needs to get back on his feet, be able to get out the door. Anyway, his GoFundMe's got like 17,000 in it, which is awesome because, whew, the price of meat in Alaska, crazy. You think it's bad where it is here now. Whoa, my goodness. Anyway, so that's an awesome channel. You might also want to check out Dante Ferrigno Freedom. He's got a great channel as well. Carnivore Scott. Let's see. Laura Spaeth. Of course, Dr. Ken Berry and his wife, Nisha. They've got an awesome channel, as well as Dr. Anthony Chafee. Those are a few of my favorites. Anyway, I just wanted to give them a shout out. Carnivore Me. I'm trying to think of. Anyway, that's all I can think of off the top of my head right now. Awesome people out there in this community trying to get the word out and share with other people about how awesome this is. Okay, so like yesterday, I had only beef and only a little salt in my water, and today I have no pain. Whereas the day before, I made the mistake of having Element. Oh, I love it. It's so good. But whatever's in the natural flavors, or maybe the stevia, made my body inflame. I held on to 2 pounds of water weight. I did not feel good. My back hurt. It hurt so much I was bent over. I couldn't even stand up straight. So there are some of us that are extremely sensitive to chemicals. And really, you know, when you're first starting out on a carnivore diet, if you've been eating a standard American diet, I don't suggest you jump into carnivore right away because it's really tough. I suggest keto to start with, absolutely no sugar, and less than 20 carbs a day. And that is very minimal. You know, you're going to eat primarily non-starchy vegetables if you have any. If you're going to have, you want some really good healthy fats, MCT oil will help kickstart you on this journey. Take a tablespoon in the morning, afternoon, and evening. Avocados, make sure they're fully ripe. If they're not fully ripe, they have a lot of oxalates, and you are going to feel horrible. You may even wind up running to the bathroom quite a bit. I learned that the hard way. Anyway, macadamia nuts are good when you're starting keto. You want things like macadamia nuts and avocados because they're low in carbs and high in good fats. You want sardines are awesome. They've got these great omega-3s, low in omega-6s, and you know, The one thing I can say I still add in, I will eat sardines with a little bit of hot sauce. That's pretty good stuff. Anyway, it's just basically jalapeno peppers and water. So I figured that's okay. So I really recommend, that's what I did. I did keto, 20 carbs a day or less for like a month. And then I think I did keto, 10 carbs per day or less for 2 more weeks. And then I jumped into carnivore. And then I was still occasionally having some avocado or macadamia nuts. Mostly because I have an aversion to fat. I don't like the fat in meat. I've always, been like a precision cutter, carefully carving every little sliver of fat off my meat for my whole life. I always like the lean cuts like a sirloin. So that's hard because your body's going to crave fat because it needs it, especially women need more. We probably need more like a 70-30 ratio, 70% protein, 30% fat. And if you don't do that, you're not gonna have enough energy. You're gonna tire out too easily. And you're also gonna be craving the fat. So that's what I would do is, if I was craving fat, I'd have the sardines, avocado, or macadamia nuts. I don't react to macadamia nuts. So I do kind of keep some around for emergencies. Mostly when I'm traveling, I'm avoiding seed oil at all costs. And it's really expensive to eat out. I just don't have the money. I took jerky with me yesterday, but I have to admit, I felt kind of bad before I got home, and I could have my ribeye. And I actually have measured out, I think it's 17 pieces of macadamia nuts equals 1/4 cup, and I think there's 2 carbs in that. So, yeah, can occasionally run into some little issues, and you may have to, improvise. Today, I'm going to make some pemmican, and that should get around that issue, because with pemmican, it's basically you make jerky, and then you throw it, got a Ninja blender, and I'll throw it in there, and you pulverize it, and you warm your tallow, and you mix it with an equal part of tallow. Now I'm thinking this is going to work really well for me because I don't mind clarified. When it's warm, tallow's not bad. So what I need to start doing is warming some tallow up and dipping my meat in that, because that I don't mind. But I am starting to enjoy some primes, and I'm thinking, gradually I'm just making myself eat more fat. My dog got a lot less than what he usually does. And I think pemmican for when I'm traveling for hours is going to really help to fix that situation. So, tell me how you all deal with traveling and backpacking, where you don't have an easy, quick source of food available. How do you deal with it? I'm curious. Or do y'all just stay at better adapted to this over time. You know, it's just we have to wrap our heads around not just a new diet, but a new way of thinking and a new lifestyle. So I'm excited for this journey, and I hope that you'll consider it, because, you know, I have no pain. I'm finally, after 2 years, I could only do 2.5 miles a day. I'm up to 5. I'm going to start working out at the gym, not just walking. I can't really jog because, like yesterday, my back was hurting a lot, and I don't want to stress it. I want it to heal thoroughly and fully. And when I was hiking last time, I fell. So probably stay away from the Element. They do have a recipe, Element does. If you go to their website, they share their recipe and you can make your own plain, and that's going to save a lot of money. So anyway, I've got this big box of Element, and I'm thinking, you know, maybe I could use that, give it away to a subscriber. Anyway, that would help grow my channel. Have a little contest to you know, win a box of Element. I think it's raspberry flavor. Anyway, y'all have a great day and a blessed week, and share your story if you're on a carnivore diet. If you're not, think about sharing it or think about trying a carnivore diet, sorry. And you know, I just want everybody to feel as good as I'm feeling right now. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Bye. Hi, I'm back at the gym. Anyway, I had this interesting thing happen to me when I was at my friend's house in the middle of my walk. I go over there and take care of her cats. And even though I said goodbye earlier, I thought I really should include that because it was really cute. So I'm going to insert that clip here. Okay, it's dark out, but I found this little critter. This itty bitty cute little lizard in my friend's sink. I was so glad I was getting ready to dump the wash water in there from mopping her floor. And there he was. I'm like, well, you can't stay in there. Let's go put you outside. So here we go. We got him in a cup. And it's dark out. Sorry. It's just too hot here in Oklahoma. I'll walk over here while it's still dark. Come on, buddy. Go on. Are you just hanging on to that? Oh, I don't even see him now. I guess he ran away. I don't have very good vision. Certainly I can't see at night. That's why I've got the headlamp on. But anyway, I guess he's gone already. I hope you guys saw him because I didn't.